Hey folks, welcome back to the Shadowcast with my new co-host, Padawan and dark deviant friend, Sam. How you doing today, Sam?
I'm doing good. How about you?
You've been joining me for my D&D games a lot lately.
Yeah.
What do you what do you think about D&D so far?
So far I'm enjoying it. As you know, it was my first time
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
it.
yeah. First timer. Okay.
Yeah.
You were a brain virgin before you met me.
You could say that, I guess.
Welcome to my debauched nerdy life. All right.
Hey, it's fun. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. So what games do you like playing when it comes to video games?
Primarily first person shooter games. I'm into Call of Duty, Destiny, stuff
Destiny
like
is awesome. How do you feel about the new expansion packs that have come out in the last few years? Do you think Destiny 2 is better than Destiny 1?
that. By far yes. It can be. I didn't like in Destiny 1 where you have to buy all the DLC just to keep leveling up. It's
Yeah,
annoying.
Destiny 1 was kind of shitty about that. Do you remember the old school like weapon that was released with vanilla? Something that rocket launcher, what was that called? You know what I'm talking about.
I think Dragon's Breath was it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Dragon's Breath.
Dude, and you've never done the raids. Have you ever done the raids?
I've done a few raids, yeah.
Yeah. Who's your favorite faction, lore-wise? I'm a Hive guy.
Um, Honestly, probably same just because it's OG.
Yeah. I mean, what's been your favorite expansion pack so far in Destiny 2?
Witch Hunter.
Nice, nice.
I haven't got the final shape yet.
It's
on
good.
my list
It's
of game.
good. It's good. It's really good. Can we get a F in the chat for Cade? Why did Cade have to die? Why did he?
No,
why?
I'm sad about that, man.
He comes back to life though, and the weird thing about the Traveler,
Yeah, that was interesting.
You know
He
what-
wasn't like alive or anything. He was like
Yeah.
part of the travel.
Well, you know what I like about Destiny? Just the sheer magic of it. Like there's such a magic when you're walking through the city or going on missions with your friends, fighting alien demons, wiping out those filthy hive. There's there's a charm to it. There's a magic to Destiny I don't see in a lot of FPSs.
Yeah, no, I get that. And it's even funner when you have each of the different classes, the Warlock,
Yeah.
Titan, and Hunter. Because when you have one person on each of those, it makes it just all around just a fun experience. Now, don't get me wrong. It's still fun when you have all Warlock, all Hunters, or just a little mixed match.
Yeah.
They're all really fun to play as.
Yeah. What do you think is better, Destiny or Halo?
My preference is Destiny.
Yeah.
That's just because I also played that a lot longer than Halo.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to show how old I am. Destiny 1 came out my first year of college back in 2014 for the 360. God, I'm fucking old.
I was, how old was that when that came out? That came out a decade ago. I was 10 years old when that came out.
Fuck, dude. But, dude, that game was the sheer charm of it. Like, this magical space world. You go on raids and fight alien monsters and hordes of demons and all that shit.
You can fly around, basically.
With assault rifles. You're fighting the post-apocalyptic remains of America on Venus or some shit. It's just so good.
It's so much fun.
The
I love playing
artwork, yeah. What's your favorite FPS besides Destiny?
Call of Duty.
Really?
That's been my favorite for a long time. I've played every single one.
Here's the thing. For me, Call of Duty fell off after Black Ops 2,
That's fair.
I like Cold War, though. The Cold War was big.
Cold War. I love Cold War Zombies so much. I play that so often.
I mean,
I'm absolutely horrible at it. I only get
yeah.
around 12 or something before
I mean,
die.
I like how they went that Stranger Things sort of vibe. They went for the whole demon Cthulhu sort of aspect to it.
Yeah.
I keep on saying this. I used to go to a church with a guy who worked at, that Raven Studios is located right here in Masson.
Yeah, I heard that.
They actually donated to METC's gaming lounge. That was donated by them. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and there used to be a college for gaming here in Masson, but it was a total shithole. I've heard from a lot of people who've told me. It was like a community college for gaming designers, but it was absolute shit garbage hole.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
This is a fun place. I love the gaming room here because everybody there is
Yeah.
normally really chill.
What have you thought about the Nerds of the Round Table so far?
The what?
The Nerds of the Round Table, the D&D group.
Oh, they're fun. I love doing D&D with you guys. It makes for an interesting Friday night. That's for sure.
Yeah. The gaming college where we play Call of Duty, slay demons, and play D&D because we have no sex lives and we are pathetic, lonely losers.
Some of it's by choice though. I don't have
Yeah.
a sex life because I don't want to.
Whatever, man. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Nah, it's I know.
What
I'm
happens
still-
between you? What happens between you and your girlfriend is none of my business.
That's nobody's business besides mine.
But Call of Duty zombies. The Cold War zombies was the best. All right.
No, I agree on that. Cold War Zombies is the best. I play that half the time. I'm either playing MW3 Warzone
Yeah.
or
Warzone was awesome too.
Yeah. MW3 Warzone has been absolutely horrible. There's so
Oh
many
yeah.
campers,
Yeah.
which I'm
MW3 was a shithole. That game
I,
sucked.
I never did the campaign. I've heard such bad things about it.
Which is ironic because the original Modern Warfare 3 was such a good campaign.
Yeah.
You know, the original
Man.
Modern Warfare's, dude, those were such great games.
The original MW2 for the 360, that was my favorite campaign.
Yeah.
That one was so much fun. I got stuck on part of it though. It took me like
I
half an hour to
although
figure out.
I will say this, the Modern Warfare 1 remake did have a good campaign, all right?
That's fair. That is fair.
It felt like NCIS, okay? It felt like
Yeah.
something out of like JAG or some shit. And like it's like a Cold War between Russia and the United States and the Middle East. I just liked it, you know?
Yeah, it was fun. I do agree. It was a fun game.
Modern Warfare 2 was good to an extent, then it got
So-
shitty.
I liked MW2, the new MW2. Their Warzone, because they actually had people that played the game right.
Right.
Because in MW3 Warzone, you have people that camp with their ARs, LMGs, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, the only reason why you should be camping is if you have a sniper.
Well, Modern Warfare
even
2
then-
did give us tanks, okay? Modern Warfare 2's Warzone did give us tanks,
Yeah, which they don't have anymore in MW3, unfortunately.
which is stupid. Which
No,
is
I
so
agree.
stupid.
One thing I don't like about MW3 as well is that vehicles are a one shot no matter what. Doesn't knock you down or nothing. It just one shot kills you.
Yeah. Here's my biggest thing with with my favorite Call of Duty when it comes to multiplayer is probably either MW2 or Zombies for Cold War. You know, I mean, like
Cold War is by far my favorite.
like I was trying to say earlier, they should make Zombies into its own campaign series. Like imagine,
No, that'd be awesome.
dude, imagine like Call of Duty Black Ops 3 or Cold War Zombies as its own campaign series.
Yes, that
Fighting
would, I would full-heartedly support that. That
Slaying,
is awesome.
I like the undead demons and shit in Cold War, okay? With the
Yeah.
Demigorgon things, if you know what I'm talking
No,
about.
I know what you're talking about. I played zombies almost all the
They
time.
look like fucking zombie Demigorgon demon things from Stranger Things. That's why I freaking love it. You know what they should do? This is why I would say I'm a game writer. I could do a good job if I were to pursue a job and career in game writing, you know?
Yeah.
Create this. And I told this to the guy in my church who went to Raven. He actually said this is a good idea. Take the 1980s vibes of Cold War, like the campaign or
Yeah.
whatever, like Stranger Things with assault rifles and all sorts of badass guns, fighting against hordes of demons and alien monsters invading a 1980s Cold War America.
That would be fun. I would full-heartedly buy that, man. That would be fun.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what they gave us with Cold War with like all the fucking monsters and demons and shit in the lore. I mean, look, there's so much cool things with zombies. Okay, they should do so much more with it than just like what they've been doing. You know.
One thing that I'm grateful for MW3, they have it like Warzone for zombies now, where you actually have a big map. You can
Oh,
run
that's
around.
cool.
I did like the round based on
Yeah.
Cold War, but I do also like the giant Warzone theme for zombies in the other one. I just wish that they would make it into a campaign, because if they made it into a campaign, I feel like they would get a lot more.
Yeah. My thing with Call of Duty, here's the thing. I liked Infinite Warfare, okay? It had a fun campaign, okay? It had a fun campaign. I like the Starfighter shit, okay? I like being a Starfighter, being a Space Marine.
Yeah,
I like that shit, you know?
yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. I think Infinite Warfare gets way too much shit, you know?
No, I agree on that.
I think Infinite Warfare gets way too much shit. Advanced Warfare was kind of interesting with the corporation thing.
Advanced Warfare was,
Something else.
yeah, good or bad, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I like the idea of the Atlas Corporation. That's a cool thing.
Yeah.
Like a private army, like your own corporation with its own freaking military industrial complex is the main antagonist. That's cool.
Yeah. One thing
But
that
maybe
there's-
make more, spread that out across more games, you know?
yeah,
You were gonna say?
going off into a weird tangent. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
The new Black Ops 6 that they're doing.
Yeah.
one thing I'm really happy that they're finally doing, it took them long enough to do this, I'm really happy about it, is that when you're prone, you don't, like, when you have to turn around,
Yeah.
you don't turn in a full circle. You actually,
Right.
like, roll over onto your back
Right.
and all that. You have actual movement of what a person would do.
Yeah.
And makes it for faster, so if you're prone, you don't have to get up and turn around,
Right.
give up your spot and all that. So I was just grateful for that. I wish they would have done that sooner.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that weird random little tangent.
It's all good, man. I do them all the time. I'm autistic.
So am I, you know that.
Yeah, I know hard with autistics. We're the future of humanity. We're the next evolution of humanity. Someday,
One way to look at it.
someday the normals will beg us for forgiveness, and we will consider it. Okay, and that's how I feel about neurotypicals.
At that point, I'm probably just gonna be living in the mountains by myself.
Okay, what about Resident Evil? You fan of that?
Resident Evil was interesting.
You should play the remake. 4?
Yes, I
What'd you
did
think?
not particularly like that a whole bunch.
You didn't like Resident Evil 4?
No, I liked the original Resident Evils better.
Yeah.
Trying to think of what other older games I also enjoyed.
Halo.
Halo.
What you think of the Halo games we've been playing so far? Halo 4. I don't think it like Halo 4 is sparring off. It's co-op mode. I love that shit.
No, that's fair. In my preference, it has its ups and downs. It's in the middle for me.
Halo Infinite had great multiplayer.
Agreed.
Like, you can now make raids in Halo, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You can now make campaign missions in Halo.
Yeah.
You can now make horde modes in Halo. We fight hordes of aliens, colonize the aliens in the name of glorious democracy in space.
That's one thing that's been poking at me a bit, is the fact that they're basically copying Destiny.
Yeah, but
They're
it's still
starting to
fun.
get off of
It's
that.
still cool. It's so cool.
Actually, so I was watching a video on that the other day where Call of Duty actually had taken some stuff from Destiny too.
Really?
Yeah, I don't remember which one it was, but in one of them where you had a little hub that you can like interact with other
Oh,
players.
yeah. I
at
know
first.
what you're talking about. Like the Cold War sort of hub world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They took that from Destiny
Yeah.
because Destiny was the first game to ever
Well,
popularize that.
Destiny is somewhat of an MMO. They did borrow a lot from like MMORPGs like ESO.
Yeah.
They tried mixing Halo with World of Warcraft, and I think they pulled it off pretty well.
They did. I enjoyed it so much, man.
Yeah.
When the original Destiny came out, I was grinding
dude,
that out so
oh
much.
yeah, it was so good. What's your take on Bungie as a company?
I like Bungie.
I've been an OG Bungie fan since middle school. Okay.
That's fair. I've been a Bungie fan since Destiny came out. I'm sad that they're discontinuing Destiny now. Final Shape's supposed to be the last part to it.
Yeah, but there's rumors that there's a good chance they'll make a Destiny 3 down the road.
I hope they do, because their Destiny games have gotten better and better.
Yeah.
Unless they
they've
just
built
do
it-
something to entirely just
Yeah.
mess it up in some
mean-
way or another, because
I
I know
mean-
that Bungie tends to do that.
Bungie's a bigger corporation than most gaming companies out there right now. That is
True.
a fact.
True, especially Activision. Activision used to
Yeah.
be great.
Yeah.
And then after the original Modern Warfare, not the original, not the OG one, but the
Yeah.
newest, not MW3 or none of that, the
Yeah.
Modern Warfare that came out before MW2 and MW3. They really just botched it after that.
Yeah. Activision is not a great company. I've heard a lot of shit things about people that work for them too.
Yeah, it's not a great company to work for. They don't
Yeah.
take care of their employees. They
Yeah.
don't do any of that. And their games, their graphics are great. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Their graphics are phenomenal.
But they've just
the
been getting so
gameplay is
rehearsed and rehearsed. I mean,
Yeah.
I hate the Black Ops 3 campaign, okay? I hate the Black Ops 3 campaign.
Yeah, no, I agree on that.
Zombies mode is great. Like,
Yeah.
I like the Lovecraft sort of vibes to it, you know?
A lot of the Call of Duties had great zombies. Not all of them, don't get me wrong. There were some that were just kind of excuse me, what just happened here?
Yeah.
But a lot of them had great zombies. But then you get to like the multiplayer and the
It's so bad.
Yeah.
I mean, Ghost is okay. I like Ghost.
I did too. I was so mad when they killed him off in MW2.
Yeah,
OG MW2.
I mean, I'm talking about the Call of Duty Ghost too. That was a good game. I didn't mind Call of Duty Ghost.
That's fair. That was a decent.
I don't care what people say. I actually prefer that over most of the Black Ops and like other games out there. You know,
I'm waiting to see what the Black Ops 6 is like.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's gonna entail. It might be good, might be bad. I don't know.
Here's the thing: Halo Infinite was the first Halo game I never finished the campaign on. That's how much I did not care for the campaign.
Yeah, honestly,
mean,
that's fair.
They're promising it's gonna be a reboot. We're gonna go back to the OG DNA, what original Halo was gonna look like. And if you've seen the original Halo artwork and trailers for the first Halo game, there were like it was like a lot like Destiny. Imagine the giant Halo ring from Combat Evolved.
Yeah.
But some players will play as the Covenant, and they'll play as different kinds of Covenant. Some players will play as UNSC and play as Marines or a Spartan fire team.
Yeah.
And there's gonna be alien dinosaurs all over the place. There's gonna be exploration, and
It was supposed to be cool. It was supposed to be really cool.
and they showed them the trailers for Halo Infinite. There's giant rhinos running across everywhere. There's alien monsters. There's alien dinosaurs. But we didn't get any of that shit.
Yeah, I was about to say, guess what? They didn't do that.
Because 343 are idiots. I mean, I didn't mind Halo 4 and Halo 5. I didn't mind.
It's probably because they didn't have it in the budget.
Yeah.
Their budget kind of just got
cut.
cut.
Engine. They're using an older engine. So Space engine that's like older than most laptops nowadays.
Yeah. It's sad. They need to update some of their equipment, get better
For me,
graphics.
Halo is just, I don't want to say it's dead. It's just...
It's dying.
It's dying, or it's gone like Cthulhu and it's in a freaking hibernation until it wakes up again.
I don't think it's going to wake up again. Not unless they actually start caring about it.
You know what Microsoft could do? They could find other companies besides 343 to make Halo games, you know?
Yeah. That might honestly be better for them. Because, like I said, their game's kind of just starting to die.
Halo 4 I didn't mind. Okay, Halo 4 was a good game. Halo 4 was a good game, all right?
Halo 4 was decent.
What about Halo 5?
No.
Come on, this thing Healy Civil War, the Covenant Civil War, where you were the Arbiter and shit.
I didn't like it. I didn't like
awesome.
the gameplay. Infinite was my one of my top ones for a while. Not Infinite. What was that one we were just playing?
Oh, that's Halo 4.
Yeah, Halo 4 was fun. I was trying to think. Was it Legends?
Maybe.
Legends was fun. I enjoyed that. I haven't played Legends in a while. Infinite was Infinite.
Have you ever heard of Red vs. Blue?
I've heard of it.
It's a Halo Machinima. It's a Halo Machinima I grew up with. You know what Machinima is, right?
No.
It's a gaming movie. They take Halo games, they play the multiplayer, and they put their own voices in there.
Oh, yeah, like dubbing stuff in type stuff.
Yeah. And Red vs. Blue, Rooster Teeth recently went out of business this past year, which is really sad. They did all sorts of shows, like, what was the name of that one with that one anime they did? They just did a lot of content. Now they're dying out. You know, it's kind of sad. A lot of things I grew up with are dying off right now, you know? It's kind of sad, you know?
Well, here's the thing as well. I'm not the same age as you. I'm only 20. But a lot of the stuff from my childhood is starting to die off, too. And it's just getting worse and worse. Eventually,
because of cheap money, cheap content creation. It's shit.
I miss all the like OG games that we had when we were kids, like the Wii. On the Wii, like
the Wii,
Smash Bros. Brawl. That was fun.
There's a Smash Club here on campus.
Yeah, I know, but they do Ultimate, and I wasn't a fan of Ultimate.
And yeah,
I miss the 64. It's not from my childhood or anything.
That was my first console.
That was the first ever one I played on.
Star Fox.
Star Fox was fun.
Oh yeah.
Wave Racers. Do you remember Wave
That
Racers?
was a good one. What's another good one? Legend of Zelda, Arcana of Time, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Ocarina.
Whatever.
Everyone has a different pronunciation for it.
But that was fun.
Ocarina of Time.
Yep.
Majora's Mask.
Majora's Mask was
Paper Mario. Paper Mario was my shit as a kid.
Super Mario 64 I never got into.
Yeah.
I found it boring.
Oh, what's another good one? God, there's so many rare treasures.
NASCAR on the 64. That one was fun. Yeah. It had horrible graphics and everything, but you could basically crash that.
So
car
are you?
50 billion
Where do you
times.
see the gaming industry going in the future? Do you see evolution and growth, or do you see just decline? Because we are seeing a lot of indie studios rising, like Baldur's Gate 3. Okay, Baldur's Gate 3.
I see stuff like Bungie growing. I see the stuff like that starting to get bigger and better. I see stuff like Activision, the way that they're going right now,
or Bethesda.
They're just gonna start dying unless they actually start caring about making decent games. Because, like I said before, MW3 has great graphics, but they stopped caring about making the campaign good. They stopped caring about.
It just felt like a generic Rambo movie where no one dies. Honestly, is what that game felt like.
And they also just have too many different modes.
Yeah.
They have Resurgence, Lockdown,
Yeah.
Warzone, Plunder. They have so many different modes, and it's just too much.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in the future, look what we're getting. We're getting the new Doom game, which looks metal
That
as
I
hell,
wanna
okay?
Yeah, that
Or
that seems
Space
fun.
Marine 2, okay?
Yeah.
Like, these games look good. They're
Yeah.
they're obviously putting care into these games.
I remember the OG Doom for the 360.
Oh, dude, yes.
Doom for the 64 was fun.
Yes. But, I mean, what about Marathon? If you're
Yeah.
guess what Bungie's next project is?
What?
They're making a Marathon reboot.
That ought to be
Survival
interesting.
horror sort of aspect to it.
I hope it's good.
Yeah.
Just because I remember the OG one.
Right.
That was fun.
I mean, I'm looking forward to all the new BioWare games coming out. Like,
Yeah.
the new Mass Effect, the new Dragon Age. I love the
Mass
new,
Effect I want to try so bad.
the new Dragon Age looks awesome too.
It does,
I mean,
does.
I'm an RPG nerd. Okay.
So am I.
I like RPGs, MMOs.
So RPG is second for me. My first favorite is FPS.
Yeah.
Those are my
Yeah.
big
Well, it has.
favorite with that.
Can we disagree on this? Fortnite is trash. Can we all
No,
agree on
I
that?
agree on that.
It-
Fortnite was great when it started.
Yeah.
First couple seasons, great. Now that they're adding far too much. They're trying way too much
It's
to
the.
be like.
It's an example of everything wrong with capitalism is what it is. It's
Yeah.
cheap,
Do
corporate.
you remember Infinity, the game Infinity?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're trying to be like that.
Really.
Yeah. They're trying to add so much stuff. They have Star Wars, they have Lego, they have
Yeah.
Marvel, they have Family Guy.
Oh God, they have Family Guy now.
Yeah, they have Family Guy.
Oh,
stuff. They've
Jesus
had that for,
freaking
like a year
Christ.
now. But
Why?
because like I said, they're trying to be like Infinity. Infinity had all that, but they made it good. They didn't try to make it all like one platform and then like
Right.
expand on it.
Or
they made
what
it.
about was that Spyro game that you collected toys for?
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about. It was beyond my age bracket when that first came out, but
that
still.
was
Skylanders. Skylanders. Yeah.
Man, I missed that game though.
That was an interesting concept. Okay,
It
that
was.
that was an interesting concept.
Skylanders came out after Infinity. They basically did the same thing for it because they had
Yeah.
those little
Action figures,
things.
yeah.
Nintendo copied that too.
That's awesome.
I found that funny. For Ultimate, they had
That's
those figures and you put it onto the controller or whatever. and
You know my dream for the best game. Okay, I'm gonna give my dream for what game I want to come out most of all. That's my nerdy wet dream. Then you do second. I want to see a KOTOR remake, Knights of the Republic remake, if you're familiar with that. Along with my most weighted dream of all time, I really just want to see a new Mass Effect come out. Or
I want to see a new Assassin's Creed come out.
Black Flag was good though.
Eh,
You're a pirate. You're a pirate doing piratey things.
It was fun. I prefer
Yandy.
yeah, Unity. Not quite as much. Valhalla.
Based.
Assassin's Creed
Based.
Valhalla was my favorite.
Because of
Just 'cause-
Viking shit.
Yeah. Well, I'm also Norwegian myself, and I have Viking ancestry.
Hol.
Don't do that. That didn't sound right. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, I want them to come out with a new Assassin's Creed because with the graphics the way they are nowadays,
Yeah.
I feel like that they could actually make a really good.
Actually, I know we all want Elder Scrolls 6. Just come out with a new Elder Scrolls game
I
already.
wasn't a super huge fan of Elder Scrolls.
Get out of this podcast room right
No.
now. You get out. You get out.
I
You
wasn't-
get out.
Okay, I'll play it. I own it and everything. I just wasn't a big fan of it.
What about
I liked-
Skyrim?
Skyrim, I love.
That's Elder Scrolls. That's Elder Scrolls.
I didn't like the
MMO.
Elder Scrolls Online.
Yeah, that's my bread and butter, though. That got me for the pandemic, okay?
Okay, well, that's fair though.
I did a
but-
guild wedding on that game, all right?
Okay.
And then it turns out my the guy I married to married in the online ceremony, turns out he's homophobic as hell. He's one of the best PvPers in the game. He knows where I live.
Oh.
He was trying to convince his girlfriend that she wasn't bi, and he was homophobic as hell. Then they break up. Then he knows where I live. He threatens me. I'm coming for your ass, and that's how the pandemic ended for me.
Oh, interesting.
Elder Scrolls Online, I literally fought hordes of demons, Daedra, went in raids, did role play events like D&D games online, in this
Yeah.
online world. I went.
One thing.
That's
So, go ahead.
ahead. No, you got it.
Okay. One thing I was about to say is the Skyrim on Xbox crashes so hard.
Oh God, yeah.
So I got
The
through
mods
the
for it
first,
though. The mods for
The
it.
mods can be insane. I had a friend who he had it on his laptop that he made play, and he
Yeah.
had like, I think it was the better part of like 57 different mods installed
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the thing, and it was just insanity.
There's
and you
a-
had to save like every 30 seconds before the thing
There's
crashed.
there's
off.
literally a mod called Honey and Vinegar. Don't look into it. Don't look
I
in.
probably won't. That doesn't sound like something I'd like.
It's some people got real Game of Thrones ish with Skyrim.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So have you ever played Monster Hunter World?
I've never had, but I've been tempted to.
It's fun. I used to play it so much. It was one of my favorite games for a
Yeah.
long time. I played it on PC. I'm trying to get it for Xbox as well.
Yeah.
Just because it's such a fun game.
Now, what do you think has better community, Xbox or PlayStation? Online
Better
community.
community,
Online
as in-
community. Online community. Xbox or PlayStation?
What is your guideline along that?
Fun, creative, like people you can just jump in and have weird adventures with in the online gaming multiverse.
My personal preference on that is Xbox.
Yeah.
But I'm also a diehard Xbox fan. I've never had a PlayStation. in my
PlayStation's for
life.
pansies. PlayStation's for pansies.
It's one way to put it.
And weebs.
Yeah, fair.
And weebs. Let's not forget all the weeb anime shit they got on that crap.
Yeah, I don't particularly like all the anime stuff that PlayStation has.
There's some good ones. Like I like Final Fantasy Online. That's a good
Okay,
game.
Final Fantasy was fun. I remember Final Fantasy for the Game Boy, man.
That was good shit.
That was fun.
Well, so in closing, what games would you recommend people getting into, and where do you see the industry going?
So in my preference, so I would say if you're just starting gaming, don't jump into Call of Duty. It's just gonna make you mad. Jump into something like Gears of War or something.
Fuck, hell yeah.
And Gears of War, Monster Hunter World, because that is also an online player, and it's just a fun game. You can learn
Yeah.
how to do stuff. If you want a first-person shooter, like I said, Gears of War,
Halo.
Halo's decent. For
Halo
first-time
3.
player,
Halo 3. Okay.
Halo 3 for first-time player is good. And also, I can't remember the name of the game. Shoot, never mind.
As for the future of the industry,
As for the future of the industry, I see certain companies going further than others. Bungie's gonna go far, I have a feeling.
the people made Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
Bethesda's not dying out. Let's face it. Bethesda's got too much money and power to die
Yeah,
out.
Bethesda's got far too much money in it to die out anytime soon unless people just stop caring
Do you know what
about
they
it.
did during the E3 2018?
Huh.
They had some rock star from Adult Swim come on and play for like 20 minutes straight.
Oh,
It was bad. It was literally like, look at us, look who we afforded. This guy no one knows about.
Yeah, that's stupid. But
Yeah.
then I also see like Activision, unless Activision starts stepping up their game, they're gonna die.
Yeah.
They released that Modern Warfare, the Warzone for the phone. That seems decent.
Yeah, I've seen it. Played it.
I've never played it because I don't have an updated phone enough to do
Yeah.
that. But like I said, unless they start stepping up their game, they're just gonna die
Yeah.
because they've stopped caring.
I really don't like how oversaturated the market's becoming and how every company is owned by Microsoft or every company is owned by Sony. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of
One
that.
thing I want Call of Duty to do is actually start putting thought into their game.
Oh, yeah.
Because Call of Duty releases a new game every year.
Let's
most
try something
games-
creative.
Yeah, well, most games take like 3-4 years to release
Call of Duty-
because they actually put thought into the game.
Yeah.
Call of Duty just jumps into the game. That's the only reason why they're still going right now. It's because they put out a new game every year, and people have to buy it
Right.
because they want a new game.
Right.
Even though it's trash most of the time, they buy it still, which keeps Activision going.
Yeah. Whereas Halo tends to be more of a piece of art than Call of Duty usually is.
Yeah,
Halo 3, Halo 2, Halo 1, Halo Reach, those are games that were art. Okay, those games were art.
yeah, no, I agree.
Halo Infinite is a piece of art, except for the campaign.
Campaign was trash.
Yeah. Well, thanks for being on the show.
Yeah.
Sam, I really appreciate it. You can come on whenever you want.
Just invite me and I'll
You
be
can
on.
follow us on our Twitch channel, our YouTube channel. Yeah. Until next time, folks, stay sane And
No, stay insane. That's the fun part.
Insanity has its place. Peace out, folks.